talked
Ooh,
about
wow.
this guy named Channing Crowder. Now, this is the part that I don't. That they was on a show, a talk show, and he's a football player, and he had another football player on there called Denzel Ward. And Denzel Ward is cute. He has dark skin, black man, pretty eyes, nice hair, whatever. So Channing,
What's nice hair, Kim?
it was like mine, nice, not nice hair, like it's
Long, thick.
thick, yeah, nice, and it's locks. So that's what I'm talking about.
We always go with the nice hair.
Well, for me, nice hair is locks because I like locks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's my definition.
Okay.
So he was on there, and I said all that because Channing Crowder was saying, asking Denzel a question. His name is Denzel Ward, and he was asking him.
Nice first name.
Yeah, he was asking him, how does it feel? Because you a good looking dude. You got pretty eyes and you got nice hair, and I mean, is it hard for you? And that brought up a discussion because Denzel was looking at him like he said you a beautiful dude. That's what Channing told him, and Denzel said I don't even
on the down low?
He said I don't even know how to answer that. I've never had another man call me beautiful before. So then that brought up the conversation with Charlemagne, DJ Envy, and Angela Lee. And Charlemagne said, "What's wrong with men complimenting men? We don't want men to compliment men."
Has he ever called a man beautiful?
He said he compliments men.
Has he ever said the word beautiful?
I don't know, but he said pretty.
Compliment is okay. It's
Right.
different.
So-
Beautiful.
So then that sparked the whole thing of, is it wrong for a man? Like, is that in our own mind? Where does it say that a man, because women compliment women, where does it say a man can't compliment another man?
I don't have a problem with man complimenting a man. I have a problem with the words they use.
Pretty eyes and beautiful.
Man, look at your eyes, man. You could probably a lot of men that I've been hearing that compliment. Even when they show the commercials, when the dude drive up in that nice car and he wearing
Right,
his hat, man,
right.
you wearing that suit, man. They don't say, man, you got beautiful eyes.
Right.
Man, look at that nice smile.
But it's so funny because
your
when I was,
adjectives are a little bit different than ours.
it was so funny because when I was watching Channing say it, he didn't come off as like liking him, but it kind of seemed prisoners to me.
Yes.
It seemed like somebody would say if you go into prison, he go, you got nice
Man, you got
eyes.
some nice eyes, man.
What do you mean I got nice
and
eyes?
they stare at them.
But I thought that was funny because I didn't know if that was our
Beautiful.
age. I didn't know if that was because of our age.
That's
like younger people don't see a problem. I'm gonna put this on the thing.
Yeah, please do.
Younger people don't see a problem with it, but older people like our age does.
I don't have a problem with complimenting.
No, that compliment.
That compliment,
Right.
I kind of go,
But that's what I'm saying.
beautiful?
But younger
What man
guys,
says another man is
but
beautiful?
younger guys seem not to have a problem. So then they had a call in. They had people calling in.
What they
And like I said, younger people, I don't think
they didn't have a problem.
I think that's our age.
Our cousins that's that age.
I think our mentality, whatever. But anyway, they was not all young people. Even if you ask
No,
my
I'm
cousin,
just saying.
he don't represent every young person.
No, but I'm just saying. Let's.
But they have
let's put
people
it out there
calling in.
with young people to just
Yeah.
kind of do our own little survey.
So they had guys calling in, people calling in, and this one guy said his problem is not what he said, is that it was unsolicited, and that made Charlemagne listen, because he said you can't even say that now to women. It's unsolicited.
Right.
That's sexual harassment. If you walk up and say, "Oh, you got some pretty eyes and
Yes.
pretty hair,"
Isn't that sad?
she may be like, "That's offensive to me."
Yes.
So he said, "Let's not look at the fact that it's
he
a
took
man."
it broader.
He took it broad, and Charlemagne them had to listen because he
That's
said
a good point.
it's unsolicited. He didn't ask him what you think I look like. So why are you telling me I got pretty eyes? That's so regardless, even if it was a woman reporter that did it, he could have still felt uncomfortable.
If she could have taken offense to it.
But he could have, even if it was a female that said you have very pretty eyes and nice hair.
Oh,
he
okay.
still could have been like kind of taken back by it. Like, what does that have to do with football and me coming here to talk about football?
And then too, I think even with that, I know people got to be careful when you're doing really specifics. You can, even though that can still be any kind of compliment, can still be like that guy is saying, where it can still be not
Right.
solicited. most people do a general comment. They don't do specific.
They don't
like
zero in on your
eyes, nose,
eyes.
and lips. Look
And
at
then
those
I
lips. They
feel-
look so kissable. You will just say, "Man, you're a good-looking man. Do you have any problems with the
But-
women coming at you all
But
the
then
time?"
what levels of this? Because there's some men that I know, one that just texted me now, that would never say what you just said. If I say it's somebody good looking and it's a man, he would go, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what good looking is for a man. See? So
Pretty
what's
boys.
the level?
Back in the days, they used to call them pretty boys. That was a general comment.
Mhm.
He's a pretty boy, especially when they were light-skinned. Pretty boy. But I don't... Is that still okay?
See, I don't know. So what's the
Oh, he's just a pretty
I
boy.
think each
Even
person,
Martin said it in his show.
Right.
Pretty Ricky, when they, what
Pretty
they,
Ricky.
what they call him.
But I think it's each person has their own level. Like even for a woman, some women don't mind you saying, "You look sexy in that dress."
That's what they want.
Where
They want
some
those
women
compliments.
would get mad if you say you look sexy in that dress.
Oh, you taking a chance either way, huh?
So that's why I think I like that man that said,
solicit. He didn't
just
solicit
leave it
that.
alone. It doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman.
Yes.
If it's not solicited, nobody's asking you.
You won't
But then
do-
Angela Yee said, but that's not really fair either, because women, we do that for each other all the time. You don't have to. Who asked somebody, is it okay for me to say? We don't do that as
'Cause
women.
another
We would just
woman-
say, girl, your hair is looking good.
Yes.
She don't have to say, how do you think my hair looks?
Your eyes are so pretty.
Yeah, we don't have to say, how you think my hair looks? For the girl to say, girl, I wanted to say something, but I didn't want you to. Nobody. So it's still, I think it still is gender bias.
I don't know too, because we are in a day now where the LGBTQ is very big now. So a lot of people may be offensive if they're thinking that it's coming from somebody who's in that group and they're not a person that's open to that, or they may think they're trying to come on to them. If a man is complimenting you, is this a man that is part of the LGBTQ and he's complimenting because you do look good?
See, I don't know.
It may not be received well either way.
I thought it warrants a conversation because I feel like it's a gray area. Because with women, it don't have to be solicited. We compliment each other because we used to doing that.
Or is it that same thing where the males can't get away with it?
It's one of those things where women can get away with. And then the other part, I agree with Charlemagne. I think men should compliment each other more. Not to the point where you saying you got pretty eyes. But what's wrong with saying, hey man, that's a nice suit,
That's
man.
what I'm used to.
You
That's
look
what I was
good in
saying.
that suit,
This
man.
guy's adjectives and his choice of words, I don't know. I've never heard another man said,
But some guys
You're
don't
beautiful.
even. But some guys, they so rough, like the one just text me. They won't even say you look good in that suit.
it don't matter that they look good in that suit. Does
I
he
know.
care that man look good in that suit?
No, that's what I'm saying. But he won't
Why
say
would
it.
I compliment you?
Yeah,
though?
but that's what Charlemagne was saying. We need to compliment each other more.
No, I disagree. Because kind of like what that man said. We're living in a society where a compliment can be received wrong.
And then and here's the thing. Now we
Just
at
be
the point.
safe and just think about the suit being nice.
But now we at the point now to what if the guy is complimenting you because he like you? So what? You don't like him? Keep it moving.
It makes
just say thank you and keep moving.
everybody can't say that. They'd be
That's what he's saying.
uncomfortable.
No, but what I'm saying is the same thing as if a man complimented a woman. It doesn't always mean he want to be with her. He could just be like, I like your hair today.
I don't know. It depends on that person too that's being complimented. Because I remember when we had gone to one of the games, the WNBA, and one of my friends, another lady came on to her.
Yeah.
Said, your hair look good, girl. You looking good. You wearing
Right.
those. My friend said yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And keep it moving.
And kept it moving. But
I
she
get-
said that girl's trying to come on.
But you got to
man.
understand with my
But she was
hair.
just being nice and cordial, being polite.
But you have to understand with my hair, I get it all the time.
Right.
Whether somebody trying to come on to me or not. I get men all the time come up to me and
is
say, I love your
different.
hair.
Yours is different. I really think yours
Oh.
is different. Because yours is like extreme. Everybody's going to say something, gay or not gay.
But what if
heavy or not
somebody,
heavy,
what if
black
somebody
or white.
was really pretty? Same thing.
It
That's
don't
extreme.
matter. If you was ugly, dead ugly, your hair is beautiful because it's the extreme.
No, what if I'm saying the extreme of she's pretty?
Oh, well.
That's the same
Because
thing.
remember our friend, our our family friend, you said people would stop on the street and say how pretty she was.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody, you saying extreme. I'm saying extreme can be pretty too.
Oh, okay.
Not every
Yeah, 'cause
man
she's
that
gorgeous.
says that
Okay.
she's pretty wants to be with her. He could just be like, you're very pretty.
But it's funny that you said that because we do have that male
thought
female
that-
thing. That male thing, I don't know, Kim. I'm still uncomfortable.
I'm saying could
about
that
that
be,
word beautiful.
I'm saying could that be our age because of our age? I don't
That's
know.
a
We
good
could say.
question. That's a
I just
good
thought that was a good question.
Okay.
To me, I feel like what the other guy
You
said.
got a
If
beautiful
you
smile.
if
What
you-
man tells another man you got a beautiful
he
smile?
said you pretty.
No.
No, you got pretty eyes.
No. No.
He said nice hair.
No.
So I thought that
He'll
was
say
funny.
pretty boy.
And because
Back in our day,
Channing,
you're a pretty boy. You think
because
he's looking
Channing
good, huh?
is such a football player, big guy, it came off prisoners to me. Like it's like a little guy coming in, he was like, "You got some pretty
He got his
eyes."
orange suit on, and he's
Because he didn't say it like feminine.
yeah,
He was like, "Man, you got some pretty eyes." I was like,
they would say probably in prison.
Yeah, like tough.
the way.
It wasn't sexy, pretty eyes. It wasn't like you got some pretty eyes.
And you proving my point.
He said it was like
Somebody in
you
prison
got some
say that
pretty
to you.
eyes.
What you thinking they thinking about?
But I thought that was funny.
Okay, go ahead.
And I don't think anybody thinks Channing is gay. It's just the fact he said it. That's why all the guys in the room was laughing.
Yes.
Because Denzel didn't know how to take it. He was like, I ain't never had a man call me beautiful before.
Thank you.
But I like how he responded.
Okay.
He didn't get
He
all
wasn't all
huffy.
huffy.
Just don't get huffy. If somebody coming on to you and you don't like it, just, okay, thank you, and keep
I
it
don't know,
moving.
Kim. They may cuss him out.
I just think that, I don't like that. Just, if whatever it
Ask
is,
your friend next when you get a chance.
he would ignore it. Back in the day,
What would he? No, not
back in the day, he would have fought and did all that.
Well, okay, because I want to know
No,
how would
now-
he respond.
no,
if
I
he
know
was,
how he
if
would
a
now.
man would have said that. To
I
him.
know how he does now.
And he was a football player.
Yes, he would just be like, all right, man, and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, he wouldn't beat him up or nothing like that. I don't like
no,
that.
no, I don't think I didn't say that.
Right,
but
right.
I just want to know how would he respond.
Yeah. But I thought that was interesting. That was,
Okay.
All right, so that, to me, that warrant, to ask them out there, what would they do?
Okay.
All right.